Right, we are back. This time we have a sour beer, right? So it's a Gose, which has got pear and blackberry, I'm pretty sure. And this was inspired from a beer from Unity Brewery, which was called Topper, I think. It's on the fridge there. And what I did was I actually took Jega Wise's book. She did that sour book or sour recipe type thing. It was all about sours anyway. So I took the recipe from that, which was the kind of, I think it's like a 50-50 wheat and Pils malt that I did. And I think it was a crisp German Pils. I haven't got the, try to get my brew father up here, but yeah, so it was I used that, but then I followed the kind of fruited Gose recipe, and then I switched out my purees. So if you watch the video, I put in a couple of different purees in with that. My first ever sour, yeah, it was a crisp German Pilsen malt, 2.6 kilos and 2.1 kilos of Chateau Blanc, the old white wheat. And then it was Saaz, 12 grams of Saaz at the start of the boil, 15 grams of Saaz at 20 minutes, and then 30 grams of Saaz at flame out. And that was it for that. And then it was blackberry puree and a cinnamon stick that went in as well was a pure pear puree. So yeah, lots going on. I'll stick up all the info, and I'll try and see if I can get the brewfather as well to share as well for you, so you can go and have a swatch at that. But effectively it's my first ever sour, and it was using that Lallemand Philly sour. Now I don't know, I think this is when I first started trying out my new brewing system, or it might have been when my actual, not brewing system, but the controller, the fermentation controller, it might have been when my fermentation controller was acting up, my SsBrewTech one, and cut, because I think the temperature dropped, and then that's what's caused my souring process to stop almost. But it's like a nice sort of gentle sour. It's not too sour or anything like that, melt your face off. But it's just got this nice berry fruit sort of and cinnamon on the nose. It's nice. Oh, a kind of nice quenching on the mouth with the kind of fruit and the kind of sourness to it, just a little bit. But yeah, no, it's good. Oh, just definitely berry notes sort of thing. Berry and cinnamon. It's almost like a crumble. I think that's the whole idea with the original beer that I'd had. It was meant to be like some sort of kind of crumble pie thing, and it's good, and I do enjoy drinking it. So it's not one of those ones where you go, oh, I need to brew that again, sort of. Because the other thing is, like, your ingredients for this, it's very expensive. Because those pouches of puree aren't cheap. And I think that's what turns it into like quite a cheap beer to produce to very expensive, because you're not using much hops with the Saaz. But yeah, definitely has that kind of grainy wheatiness to it that's quite prominent on the flavour. And that crisp Pilsen's quite a grainy malt as well, I notice, compared to the Bohemian Pils, which is quite clean. And this clean and bready, the Bohemian, whereas it's more sort of like a kind of grain sort of thing I get from crisp Pilsen. It's like a German Pilsen, which goes nice with the fruit. Must say, it's alright. Not bad. Definitely a drinkable, very drinkable sour. I think Dell's tried it and he said he doesn't particularly like sours, but says that's really nice. It's not too, so it's all good. But yeah, decent beer. Just to let you know, I've had to just take a kind of smallish break from doing the videos, but I've still get content going. I've kind of hit my capacity on my brewery, so there is couple more brews that have been recorded, and then it's going to be, I think the next one I'm going to do is the whole SsBrewTech, not SsBrew, well, it's a fermentation controller build, so it's going to be the CraftBeerPi, the whole kind of build for the fermentation controller. So that'll be a goodie, a big one. So maybe a little gap between this and the next one, just because of that. And then it'll be back to grain to glass videos on split batches on a lager. We've got the Nova lager. We're doing a kind of trial thing between all the Hop Edition guys. So I'll try and cut some footage as well from the Nova lager test. See what you all think, but quick heads up, the one I did is smashable. Heck, I should probably try and get some of the tasting recorded before, because it might kick pretty quick. That's one of the ones that would be on a rebrew. So yeah, all good, all well. And other things to look out for will be Harry Brew. We're all going to Harrison's Brewery in the summer. I think that's mid-July or so. And then it's going to be... When is that? In case any of you fancy it. It's going to be... Yeah, it's going to be the 15th of July. Saturday the 15th of July at Harrison's Brewery, if you fancy joining. And then after that we've got London Craft Beer Festival. We're going to descend on the Friday afternoon session. So if you're about, say hi. That'd be really cool. And yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you hopefully soon in real person. Right, see you later.